Welcome back, you beautiful fucks. It's me, Danny, and I was not expecting to make this video, okay? I thought I was only had to talk about these toys once this week, but new developments happen. If I only waited just 24 hours, guys, if I just waited 24 hours, this all would have been perfect. But I didn't, because I was impatient. You know what they say, sometimes when you're faster than the speed of light, you live in darkness. And that's what happened here, because I rushed out a video about that new Kong figure, Wave 2. And then next thing you know, the next day, something new happened on the same website I was talking about. So let's get right into this. So if you saw my video from yesterday, we were talking about kind of updating on the next wave of Playmates figures for Godzilla X Kong. Because we've been waiting for a while, so I was kind of going through them all. We talked about Giant Shimo, which is already out in most places, including Amazon. I brought up again the Battle Roar Shimo, which have not heard too much of, but that should also probably be on its way, hopefully soon. We also talked about the Mega figures from the Mega Punching... Jesus Christ, okay, I'm slipping up. Mega Punching Kong and Mega Heat Ray Godzilla, which both look pretty good, 13 inches tall each. And then obviously the big news yesterday was finding that new Kong figure with the battle axe, no beast glove, bare naked Kong, okay? No gloves, just the axe, which I'm really happy for because it has that new mold. I already talked about this. I like that new mold they did versus the GVK Kong mold. So I was happy to see that they're still going to do this. But we need to get into what's new and what happened. So on that Smith's Toys website, okay, literally the next day, and I filmed that video towards at night, okay, the 2 days ago at night. If I just waited till the next morning, because that's when it happened, the next morning after I uploaded the video, Tiamat from Playmates is revealed on that site. Holy shit! Ain't that something? Ain't Playmates good? So, yeah, there we go. And this is one of the figures I was hoping they would make, Tiamat, because I was really excited to have her in the movie. She was cool in the comics, and to see her in the movie for 60 seconds was just a dream, wasn't it? She was still cool to see her, okay. But I was really hoping Playmates would not, be like, oh, she's only in the movie for like a minute. We're not going to make a figure of her. No, they did. I'm very happy with that, which gives me hope for Scylla and also that Drowning Viper serpent as well. So things are looking good here. And with my luck, I'm going to upload this tomorrow morning because I'm filming this at night again. And a new figure will also be revealed. Hopefully. Maybe. I don't know. Who cares? I care in a good way. It'd be awesome, But we'll see. So I'm just happy that new stuff is coming out. And hopefully it will hit soon. Now, one of the reasons why I wanted to make this video, because I wasn't going to do a whole video just on the new Tiamat figure. I made a post about it. It's really cool. I'm really excited. But I also want to talk about something I don't see many people talking about in the community. And that is the fact that Tiamat's design is not very consistent at all. Okay? So, she was introduced in Godzilla Dominion. She was name dropped in the graphic novel, or just the novelization of King of the Monsters. But it wasn't until Godzilla Dominion where you actually get to see her for the first time. And as you can see, I'm about to burp. Ugh, excuse me, sorry. Oh, God. It's all coming up. Oh, jeez. Okay, excuse me. But as you can see here on the image to the right, that is how she looked, and that's how she was introduced. And I really like that design. Another serpent. She has almost like wing fins on her towards the top of her head. But yeah, no arms, no legs, nothing. And then if you look at the left here, that's Tiamat from the movie, which, as you can see, color's completely different. Types of fins that she have are completely different, and also she has 4 legs. So, what happened here? Okay, there should have been a meeting. Someone from Playmates should have sat down with someone from Legendary and said, "Hey, what does your creature look like? or not Playmates, because Playmates just goes based off of like Legendary should have had a meeting with Legendary themselves and said, hey, we should probably keep these designs consistent. I get it, graphic novels are kind of like soft canon, which is I hate that term, but it's still like all the other kaiju look pretty similar as to how they do in the graphic novel to the movies. Well, I know most of them, like Behemoth, Methuselah, and all of them were, introduced in the movie first before the graphic novel, so maybe that's why. But I just find it straight, like, why they just completely redid Tiamat. Maybe it's not the same Tiamat. Maybe this is a cousin, all right, or a sibling to the Tiamat from the graphic novel, Godzilla Dominion. I just find it strange because, like, it's pretty. Her design from the comic also carried over into the Justice League comic that's going on right now. So they seem pretty like dedicated to it in terms of graphic novel, but when it comes to on screen, they were like, "Now we're doing our own thing." Now, looking back, I do kind of remember. I pulled up these images. I found them. I forget who. Might have been Mike Doherty, maybe, or someone else. Back during King of the Monsters, when they were talking about how they have 17 Titans and counting, I believe they said a lot of the Titans already did have like concept art made up of them, Tiamat being one of them, and I believe this is some of that concept art. So this was obviously out. This is similar to what we see, actually pretty close to the toy. Like the toy seems to just straight up copy the concept art, which is perfectly fine. But also pretty close to what we see in the movie, although in the movie she's kind of glowing pink. You don't really see too much of that here. So it seems as maybe the movie was just sticking to the concept art that they had from a while back in 2019. However, I then have to wonder, when they were making the graphic novel Godzilla Dominion, why was the artist not given this concept art? Or why was it not consistent? They seemed pretty confident, maybe, that they were gonna, I don't know. Well, I take that back. I was gonna say they seem pretty confident to stick to this design, but now that I remember, I don't think the studio was that confident that they were gonna make more movies past Godzilla vs. Kong, so they probably did not care or ever think that they were gonna show Tiamat on screen. So maybe that's why. But who knows? Maybe it is the theory I have that the Tiamat that we see in Godzilla Dominion is a completely different version. So there's the whole species, just like the war bats. There's like there's hundreds and thousands of Tiamats beneath the ocean right now as we speak. Anyway, that's besides the point. The point really is to update again. If you haven't already heard, everyone's talking about it, but Tiamat is coming out from Playmates. We don't know when, because they're appearing on this UK website. They're not even available yet. It says they're in stores over in the UK. I don't think they actually are. I think it's just placeholder. But I'm hoping this indicates that they'll come out soon. Worst case scenario, this is going to turn into a Ghidorah situation where it doesn't appear in the States for another year, which is a horrible outcome. That is the worst case scenario. But I doubt that. I feel like these are actually going to hit pretty soon. So let's just be hopeful. Keep your eyes out. Keep the fan base updated if you see these, okay? So, anyway, guys, that's all for today's video. I hope you all take care, and I'll see you all next time.